morning, everyone. Have you ever walked past a gas station, go on a gas stove, or live in a house with natural gas heating? If yes, you are already living a potential hazard that many of us take for granted. That is natural gas. While it's an essential and efficient energy source, it also poses serious risks if mishandled. One of the most devastating consequences is natural gas explosion. Today, I'm going to talk to you about these explosion accidents. Specifically, we will focus on two key aspects. That is, the common cause of natural gas explosion and the types of injuries people suffer when they happen. By the end of these talks, I hope you will be better understand how these accidents occur, how severe they can be, and most importantly, why preventative measures matter. Let's begin with the cause. Natural gas explosion usually result from a deadly trio, that is leakage, accumulation, and ignition. But what creates the condition for this to happen? The first causes of natural gas explosion is faulty equipment and appliance leaks. One of the most frequent causes is leak from appliances like stove, oven, or water heaters. These leaks can go undetected for hours or even days. According to the US Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration, over 30% of the residential gas explosion from 2010 to 2020 were due to equipment failure. A tragic example in Baltimore, Maryland in 2020, a gas leak accumulated in a confined space. It ignites and resulting explosion destroys 3 homes and kills 2 people. Other than that, corroded or damaged gas pipeline also can be the causes of explosion. Pipelines can degrade over time or damage during construction. In other cities, aging infrastructure is a major hazard. In Massachusetts, 2018, overpressurized gas line caused a series of explosions in the Merrimack Valley. 1 person died, 25% injured, and 1,000 persons had to evacuate. Investigators blame human errors and inadequate safety checks. Thirdly, poor installation and maintenance also be the cause of natural gas explosion. Improper installation or lack of routine maintenance is another danger. In several cases involving restaurant and food truck explosion occur because gas lines were installed without permits or never inspected. Last but not least, human error and negligence can be the cause of natural gas explosion. Sometimes, the cause is simple carelessness. People forget to turn off a stove, like a match near a leak, or store flammable mattress near gas lines. According to the National Fire Protection Association, nearly 1/3 of gas explosion deaths are caused by human errors. Okay, that's all for the cause of natural gas explosions. Now, let's talk about what's happened when an explosion occurs. This accident don't just destroy property, but they can cause life-changing injuries. One of the injuries is severe burns. Burns are the most common injury. They can be first, second, or third degree that's affecting skins, muscle, or even bones. A 2021 explosion in San Antonio, Texas left a man with burns on 65% of his body. Later, he received a $60 million legal settlements. Recovery often requires skin graft, multiple surgeries, and it takes at least 2 months to recover. Besides that, victims also can get blast injuries. The shock wave can cause blunt force trauma, broken bones, hearing loss, and even brain injuries. In the Merrimack Valley explosion, people were thrown across the rooms, and some of them suffering serious head injuries. Other than that, flying debris can turn into lethal projectiles. Furthermore, the victim can get respiratory damage if the flame don't get you, but the fume might. Inhaling carbon monoxide or methane can lead to unconsciousness, lung damage, or even death. Children, elderly people, and those who eat asthma particularly vulnerable to experience the respiratory effects. Last but not least, psychological trauma also one of the injuries when explosion happens. The mental effects are often overlooked. Survivor can suffer PTSD, depression, and anxiety. In one heartbreaking case, a child who survived from Putra Heights explosion stops speaking for 1 month due to the trauma. A study in Journal of Burn Care and Research found that over 40% of explosion survivors experience PTSD symptoms. That's all for the types of injuries suffered when explosion happens. Let's look at a few more real-world examples to ascertain the scale of the disasters. First, Putra Heights explosion that happens on 1 April 2025. This incident involves a Petronas-owned underground gas pipelines, which leaks and subsequently ignites around 8 a.m. Approximately 150 individuals were injured and suffering from burns, smoke inhalation, and trauma. Over 500 residents were displaced and provided a temporary shelters at the local facility. To wrap up this informative speech, natural gas is a double-edged sword. While it's convenient and widely used, but also can be incredibly dangerous when safety is compromised. Today, we look at the causes from faulty appliance and oil pipelines to human mistakes or human error. We also look at the injuries such as burns, blast trauma, respiratory issue, and the mental scars. So, what we can do? Let's not wait for another tragedy to happen or strikes. We must promote firstly, gas safety awareness, regular inspection, and last but not least is emergency preparedness. Because when it comes to natural gas, what we can't see really can hurt us. So that's all for me. Thank you.